A very good evening and welcome to the beautiful Round Chapel here in Hackney, East London, for a historic event inside this historic venue. It's the inaugural Freestyle Trampoline World Championships. 20 of the finest flippers found anywhere in the world have descended on the UK capital for a truly historic event. Their maiden World Championships. The sport that was born on Instagram is now on the big screen. Stephen Jameson, to have you company with Ted Southwood. Ted, this is an awesome event, this. You've been inside this community for a long time yourself. How big is this event for the sport of freestyle trampoline?
Well, Steve, it's just monumental, honestly. We've never experienced anything like this. We've had small-scale tournaments in the past, but nothing to this scale, with the immensity of the Round Chapel and the lighting and just the feeling of having an atmosphere in here as well is going to be unreal, unreal.
For those who've never seen freestyle trampoline before, what can we look out for? What can we look forward to? Because, I mean, we've been watching the guys warm up for the last few hours, and it's insanity what they're able to produce.
It really is, and it's sort of quite a big contrast from the traditional world of trampolining that you'll be used to seeing at the Olympics and everything. It's not about the pointed toes, the very stiff routines, you know, it's about just going for pushing the limits on what you can do on a trampoline, going for the best tricks, the most flips, the most twists, and sort of combining that all into a combo of less skills than in the Olympic world.
Cannot wait to get started. Should be a lot of fun. I mentioned we've got 20 athletes to come representing 10 different countries. Let's take a look at them now. And Ted, you know all these lads really, really well, but you've got a couple of standouts here that you're wanting to pick out, sort of a trampolinist, if you will.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think the crowd favourite, and even among a lot of the athletes, Sebastian Wennmalm from Sweden is definitely a big favourite, and Robin Steiner just below him from Switzerland, he's also a huge favourite. They're both they can do anything, honestly.
And what separates those apart from maybe the rest of the field? I mean, we've seen them all warming up. They're all absolutely unbelievable, these boys. But what sets those two apart, do you think?
Honestly, I would say that they can just do, like I said, everything, but to the highest level. Some people may excel in certain skills, but not in all of them, unlike Sebastian and Robin do.
It's an amazing sport. As I said, we've had the privilege of watching these guys warm up for the better part of the afternoon here in Hackney, and what you're about to be treated to, I think, will be very, very entertaining indeed. We've got our resident in-house DJ Aletek, to guide you through everything you need to know as the atmosphere builds inside the Round Chapel as we head into our inaugural Freestyle World Championships.
What an atmosphere being generated here inside the Round Chapel in Hackney. It's absolutely deafening. So much noise being made as our athletes are introduced to this packed place inside the Round Chapel. So much energy and excitement that actually it's sort of a little bit difficult to sort of take it all in, but this is our job now, Ted. We've got a fantastic gig here for the next couple of hours, watching some of the finest flippers anywhere in the world. Really put on a show, and that's the key thing here, isn't it? We're not necessarily just watching a World Championships, which is what this is. These guys are here for the very first time. It's the inaugural World Championships. They're here to show up and show out. Crowd inside the Round Chapel. They're making plenty of noise, lots of friends and family in. It's the big day for plenty of these athletes. And we sort of talked about this in our pre-show, Ted, but in terms of what we can expect tonight, are these guys going to try and do something really special? Are they going to try and look to maybe show their fellow freestyle trampolines something that hasn't been done before?
I'm hoping so, Steve. Honestly, I feel like a couple of these athletes have something special up their sleeve that we haven't seen in their warm-ups and their trainings. And honestly, I'm as excited as everyone else here in the stadium to sort of see what they come out with.
Yeah, me and you both.
The myth. the legends. I'd like to welcome to the stage the one and only insane trampoline.
Plenty of nerves about, and that's only natural. Was chatting with a few of the boys before we got going. As we see the one and only Greg Rowe. He will be our host and in-venue interviewer as well. Such an unbelievable personality. Really brings so much energy to this sport. Not that it needs any more, but it should be a lot of fun tonight.
Community partners and DJ Teck for bumping the room all this way. Can we please scream as loud as we can? This has been a fight for the last half of a decade. These guys started on Instagram in their backyards with no support, no awareness, nothing but their own intuition and skills, and now they're here making history in London. We started with traditional Olympic trampoline. Their first World Championships was in 1964 in London. That is why we picked this iconic location. Can we please give it up for the City of London and this amazing venue? There's nothing else like it in the world. All right, guys, now, it's crazy, man. I'm gonna get too emotional if we keep going, so let's get right to the action. I'm gonna throw it over to DJ Teck. He is gonna go over the judging criteria, make sure we know exactly what we're looking for. Athletes, good luck, stay safe. Let's get you guys off here. Guys, can we please give one more round of applause to our athletes? We're gonna get the show started.
Thank you very much, Greg.
Okay, so the great Greg Rowe introduces all of those boys who I'm sure the nerves are jangling, but as soon as they get out there and hit that first bounce on the mat, they'll be absolutely away. So, Ted, for those who've not seen freestyle trampoline before, can you help us work out what we're about to watch tonight? Because we're going to see a lot, we're going to get very excited, but what are we watching out for? What's the format of tonight's competition?
Well, Steve, it's going to be a type of trampoline I'm assuming most of the people watching haven't seen before. It's a very sort of independent, no coaches, anything goes type of competition. It's nothing like the traditional trampoline you've seen, as we said in the intro. There's none of that pointed toes, the stiff bodies. It's about pushing the limits of these athletes and the best trampolines in the world and just going for the best tricks they possibly can.
Here we go, our first young man is out. This is Knut Numelon of Norway, 17 years of age. Only started back in 2015. His mum and dad are here tonight. Means a lot to Knut. We've got 5 judges, all score out of 10 for a total of 50 points. We'll have 10 athletes go in the first half of the competition, and 10 in the second half. The top 10 overall will make it through to the final round, where we will see some serious stuff. Wow.
One, two, three, full down.
Double flipping full out. So Cody's triple full, lands it perfectly on his first attempt. Great first performance from me there. Honestly, to come out first with all the pressure, first freestyle trampoline competition, that is a very impressive performance from me. We'll be happy with that one, as you can probably see. Let's see what Greg has to say.
All these guys will get 2 goes, and he's nailed his first.
It feels really good when it's fully controlled, so I know where I am all the time. It feels really good, yeah.
So now I know everyone's probably thinking, are your eyes open or are your eyes closed when you twist?
I do use my eyes, yeah.
So you can see after every twist?
Well, sort of, but I'm at the same time using my awareness, like aerial awareness.
So you're building up in your head. So this is all up here. Guys, give it up. This guy is making it up here. That is insane.
Numelon starts things beautifully then, the young Norwegian.
It is Sebbe, Weilheim, give it up everyone!
And here comes a man that you are very much looking forward to seeing. I know, Seb. Ted, this is Sebbe Wennmalm of Sweden, a super talent. Why is he the man to watch? Why are we watching him here and thinking he could win this thing?
The speed in which he twists and flips at the same time, without being able to tuck when you're twisting and flipping, is just unreal. Honestly, very impressive, and I'm sure we'll see some here with a hard full, landing on his back into a triple kaboom full out. And a dub back.
He's going to finish it off.
Oh, he almost lands it, touched his hands there, he's still very happy with that. That was a dub back with 4 twists at the end there. In the game that's called a killer, which is a bit of an odd name, which you'll see as a theme for the rest of this competition. Odd names that you've never heard before.
Double backflip with 4 twists. A little irritated, but I'll take it. I'm still happy with it. So.
Awesome, and you've been working on that skill specifically for this competition, I hear.
Yeah, I mean, we've trained non-stop for the last 2 days, so I mean, it's all led up to this pretty much.
You're out of breath, buddy. That's awesome. Guys, give it up for Sebbe with amazing twists. We're going to be looking forward to seeing a little bit more of that.
When we get through.
Athlete who's going to be joining us on the stage now from Sweden. We have Jonas Flippy Boy walking up right now.
Here comes his fellow countryman. This is the 16-year-old Jonas Nylander.
So you can see Jonas here is actually going to be talking a little bit, just planning out with the back throwers here. We have 2 back throwers that...
It is amazing that so many of these guys are just so young.
With freestyle,
Babies in an athletic sense, but they are so talented.
It's crazy, they're just such great ability to learn so quickly. Going in with a half-in double back out, kaboom full out, and to a Miller, landing cleanly. He's gone safe with that one. That's definitely not the most visibility, but probably smart to get a decent score on the board for the rest of the competition, and he's clearly very happy with it.
He's going to back himself to make it through into the top 10 and then maybe show us something a little bit extra in the final rounds.
So you're saying you only practiced for a few days?
These slow-mo replays are something else,
So
aren't they?
cool, they're so cool. We can go in a bit more depth here as well. Going for just that Miller at the end, a triple twisting, double backflip. Very impressive, but he's definitely capable of
anyone you want to
more.
give a shout out since you are here?
Right, an emotional one for Jonas. He is the oldest, of 4 siblings, 2 brothers and a sister. Mum and Dad are here tonight as well.
It's great to have that support.
Guys, let's give it up for all the parents at home that get these kids
Saluted by this happy crowd.
and be here.
I think it's the only event I've ever been to in this country where the DJ at the start of the night has said, anyone in from the UK and anyone in not from the UK, and those not from the UK were louder. It's a really multicultural, multinational crowd in tonight. And they're really making some noise for our international flippers here. Next up is Aleksi Sainio of Finland, 23-year-old. The granddad, really, of the competition, joint oldest.
These guys are working together.
He's there talking with Felix, fellow countryman, who's also a flipper, but on pad duty for today. Safety is of utmost importance, of course. Wonder what he's planning. I've seen him in training. He's got some of the fastest flipping rotation of any of the flippers here. Very muscular, so I'm sure that will help him for this first routine of the day.
He came from a big gymnastics background when he was young, did Aleksi. He's delighted to be in East London, not too far from his beloved Arsenal.
Go with the quad backflip, landing on his stomach. Oh my god, Cody quad full. Ending, oh my. That was impressive.
Safe to say Aleksi didn't hold anything back there.
Aleksi did not hold back there, caught me off guard. Cody quadruple full in, so that's landing on your stomach, doing a quad twist in a backflip into another backflip, as we can see here on the replay. Oh no, that's the wrong shot. And to the double kaboom full out. Got very quick twisting speed there, making that in as well. Round to his back into another kaboom. A kaboom, for anyone who doesn't know, is a backflip from your back where you hit your feet. One of the most common tricks these athletes will do.
And it already shows, doesn't it? Just the creativity of these guys. Well, let's see what's the second go.
What's the second go?
There's a little bit of time to regroup. It's worth pointing out this is some serious, serious cardio.
Definitely.
So you do get a little bit of time, about a minute to regroup. Here we go for round number 2 for Aleksi. Wanted another take.
There you go, into the quad backflip again, landing on the stomach. There it is, quad full into the back.
Here it is.
Dog Kaboom full out. Is he going to make it? Cody full. Yes. That was what he wanted. He managed to get the double twisting, double back of his stomach there at the end. Complete his combo, and he's absolutely very happy with that.
Well, the judge is looking for a number of things, but one of the key things they're looking for is difficulty. And that second attempt, definitely much more difficult than the first.
Definitely, and even with just that little little landing at the end there, sort of in the Superman pose, will definitely give him a few creativity points as well. So it's all the minute details, they all come together in these combos. There we go, pulling that full twist out of the last backflip. Perfect stomach landing as well for the Cody. And a Cody is a backflip off your stomach as well. For those
finish, guys, give it up for that stylish ending.
Yeah, it looked a little bit untidy at first, but you're absolutely right. Yeah, the Superman landing. Awesome stuff from Aleksi Sainio.
I don't know how you're going to top that. I don't know how, but I'm there.
Check in with our results towards the end of the round, but Aleksi Sainio, the first man, needing 2 attempts. Essentially what happens is if there's 2 attempts, the judges will give the highest score. So if we get scored on both, they'll take the highest score into the rounds. As we see our next athlete enter the arena. This is Milko Abrahams of the Netherlands. He's from Os, near Eindhoven. He comes from a traditional trampolining background. Both his mum and dad were trampoline coaches. He has been flipping for a very, very long time. Excellent at both disciplines, both your traditional, what we'll call Olympic trampoline and freestyle. This gives him a chance to show off a little bit.
There we go, that's a combination of both disciplines. Wow. That was a half double fall into a quad cat twist in almost a straddle position. Definitely a display of the mix between freestyle and traditional trampoline coming together there. You're not seeing many of the other boys doing tricks like that.
Shows off a little bit of the Cristiano Ronaldo. We had the Superman last time, now we've got the suit.
They're loving it, they're loving it. I'm glad to see the nerves aren't getting to them, or at least not visibly, because everyone's performing amazingly.
Well, we talked about it, didn't we? We thought these boys would want to show up and show out, and they're doing exactly that.
Are you doing another one, or are you good with that? All right, he says he's good with that one. Give it up for the Netherlands.
Abrahams was offered the chance to go again. I don't think he's perfectly happy with it, but he thinks he's done enough. He's happy enough.
I believe a lot of the athletes will try only use 1 attempt in this first qualifying round, just to try save their energy. As we said, it's very high cardio activity, so they're going to save as much energy as they can. Even if they don't get it perfect, they will get a nice enough score to progress them through to the next round.
First of 5 athletes are in the books. 5 to come in this first round.
Give it up for Drew Cruz.
Here we go then, Julien Sio of France, of Béziers, in the south of France. 23 years of age, with Aleksi Sainio, the joint oldest athlete competing here tonight. Started gymnastics at the age of 3. Influences from parkour and from cliff jumping.
Double full in there, triple Cody, kaboom full in, the Cody full. Wow, that was a dark side triple full at the end there, which is his opposite way of twisting to what he'd normally be comfortable with, which is so much harder than the legs. And one of those nuances that, again, the judges will pick up on and score very highly.
Yeah, I'm happy with the first trick. I'm just a few days ago, and I never seen this one. So. Yeah, being able to twist
Awesome stuff for Julien. That dismount was absolute perfection as well. Really, really slick finish from Julien Sio. 6 athletes down, and they're all putting on a real show here in London. It's not an easy one to judge right now.
It's very difficult, and that's the thing, the panel of judges is so diverse that it could go any way, honestly.
Just to cool off, because it's getting so intense in here. We've already had someone from France, now we've got somebody else from France. Give it up for Frank Flips!
Here comes the other Frenchman in the field. This is Franck Camp, young man from Nice, 18 years of age, I should say. I'm Karim watching on at home.
He is going to be going, he says he's not slowing down, he says it's a light.
We were watching Frank warm up, and he was really showing us some serious heat.
And he's just shown us some serious heat. Wow. Very, very impressive first routine from Frank there. I'll wait for the replays to sort of explain in more depth, but he's one of the sort of flippers that's not been around for as long, only 2 years, I believe, in the scene. Let's see what he's got here then. Going in with the full out, full out to stomach. Perfect landing there. Getting the Cody Miller out, which again, sorry, Cody 2.5 out.
That's a lot, so I think he's struggling to count, so
Brad enjoyed that one, so too did he can't himself. The 2 oldest in the field. Now we're about to see the youngest.
Our next athlete, give it up. Coming from Germany, give it up for Luca Wolfart.
Away from Germany, Luca Wolfart. Comes from Bavaria, just 15 years of age. Sister Laura and Gerald Mambatina all watching on. And he is really, really looking forward to putting on a show. He's the one who probably has the least to lose in this entire field.
I mean, you can already tell from his entrance there, he's loving it. And let's see if he can fulfill his routine. He gave me a small inkling as to what he was trying just backstage before we began. So let's see if he can deliver. Double full in, double back out. Full, to another full. Oh, not quite getting the Miller around. But lots of full balls, lots of twisting, lots of flipping there. Very good. Not maybe quite what he wanted, but I reckon he'll stick with that one and save his energy for the later rounds.
All right, so walk us through some of this here.
Yeah, that was actually like the first one.
So impressive from the young man. Didn't quite, this was the part that he didn't quite nail.
Yeah, he just under rotates there. He's very low coming around from that Cody, as you can see, and slightly moves forwards in that backflip. So only gets the 2.5 twisting double back rather than the 3 twists that he's going for.
My favourite thing that you can see there in
Guys,
the
he says
motion
take
replay
it, let's get
is he's got a massive smile on his face.
He always does.
He's absolutely loving it.
It's great. Whenever he's flipping, if you just notice, even whilst he's mid-backflip, beam and smile on his face. He loves it.
They're doing it themselves. They're not asking for help from others in terms of a formal coach that says what to do and what not to do.
2 more to come in our opening round. And next up is a young man that you mentioned at the start of the show, Ted, you were really looking forward to seeing. The Robin Steiner of Switzerland out next.
So these guys are
17-year-old from Bern.
Speaking of amazing,
Spoke to him a little bit earlier on, and he told me his influences as a young kid were like so many of these guys. He came off YouTube, you know, watching the likes of Devin Severtram, like so many of us did when we were kids, to practice in the back garden. There's a big flipping scene in Switzerland, and Robin Steiner took to that really like a duck to water, but he told me he went along, he wanted to learn how to flip, but he didn't like being told to jump straight and point his toes. He wanted to be creative. So him and his friends got on the trampolines at home and taught themselves, and it's going all right for him.
And that's the case with a lot of these athletes. They just do not want the strict traditional rules that Olympic trampolining sort of gives them, and I'm excited to see what he comes up with. He's one of the fastest progression flippers I've ever seen.
Yeah, only been doing this for 4.5 years, Robin Steiner, and already right at the top of the world.
There you go. Oh, triple backflip with a Rudiger attack there. To a kaboom, full. To a Cody full. Oh, and a killer out of it. Double back with 4 twists, landing perfectly. Hugging the pad throws there. He's going to be so happy with that. It's going to be a great score.
Big degree of difficulty, super creative as well. It's Robin Steiner in a nutshell. He's such a powerful young man for 17.
So much power, and just such quick spinning and flipping, and also so controlled. It's sort of the perfect combination you want, really. It's why I think he's got a great chance tonight.
When things aren't going 100%
Gets
according to plan, you're able to adapt.
the nice dismount as well, styles it out at the end.
Definitely,
He
definitely.
had the pads come in just for safety. I think he was absolutely fine there. He was really, really smooth.
No, and a lot of the time, Steve, the pads are just for sort of absorbing the bounce of the trampoline. These trampolines are such high quality that, you know, even if you land perfectly, you can get flown wherever you want. So the pads kill some of that bounce, sort of allow them to stop jumping quicker. So it's very vital. And there you go, Sam Barton will getting the shout out there. A member of Radial Flips, one of the trampoline teams in the UK.
Also from Switzerland, give it up for
Okay, then final athlete in our first round of the competition. Here comes Yuri Iflander, 17-year-old from Switzerland, from near Lake Constance. He's been doing this for about 5 to 6 years. Started off by splash diving, and he really enjoyed that. Loved somersaulting into the water, and as soon as he told me earlier, I just wanted to give it a go on land. So the trampoline was the natural next progression. Really is proud to be here. Oldest of 4 siblings. His dad also is a bit of a flipper, he told me.
I didn't know that. I've been friends with Yuri since 2019 now, I think. I remember watching him come up. He was one of the smallest flippers. He's recently just grown up, and it's given him so much more capability for insane tricks. So let's see what he's about to give us. Getting a good amount of height here. Messing up his jump a bit. Ah, he's gonna go again.
You can regather himself. It just goes to show how powerful.
Sometimes when you're going for the highest jumps, you put in almost too much effort and lose sort of the positioning you want, because also with a square trampoline, where you take off your trick is very vital in terms of being able to pull it off.
And also when you go that high, the margin for error becomes so much smaller.
So small.
He's saying that he does not want to go on back 10 years, so we're going to go to he will still
take
get
number
2
2.
shots at it.
Yuri
They're
Iflander
not going to penalize
of
him for
Switzerland.
that bounce. We want them to be
Just
prepared.
gathering himself,
We want
getting his
them
breath.
To rush it, that's where the injuries happen. So we want to make sure that they are prepared 100%.
There he goes, jumping good height again. Looks like he's a bit more controlled this time. Hoping the nerves aren't getting to him and he can perform the routine that he wants to. Let's see.
This feels like the only time as a trampolinist where you really are thinking about what you're doing, and it is a point where you can get nervous.
100%. I think that is what's happening here, unfortunately, but I'm sure he can work through it. Looks to me as if he's trying to get to the front of the trampoline, which he's finally managed. But he hasn't quite got the jumps there. He hasn't quite got the jumps. Unfortunate for Yuri there. He's going to be quite disappointed with that, I think.
It just goes to show how difficult this sport is.
I was going to say, it was almost going too smoothly at the start. Like, that's quite a common thing for these athletes when they're trying these tricks. They're going to mess up the jumps every once in a while. Must be gutted.
Yeah, you've got to feel for Yuri there, you really do.
The way they got their socks. We got the guys clapping. Can we put our hands together in unison?
He's smiling it off. He'll be disappointed.
And this is what I love about this. This is not bloodthirsty competition. These guys are working together. The coaches and the judges are working together. Can we give a shout out to Engelbert? He's a traditional coach around the Netherlands. He is coming to support the freestyle community.
He's getting given a fair go here. I wasn't expecting that, but I guess he hasn't done any flips. His routine hasn't technically started.
Well, his first one in particular wasn't anything. I suppose he did a backflip.
He did do a backflip. That might come into consideration. Fingers crossed he can get it on this one.
The crowd will be absolutely rooting him on here.
Oh, I can't wait. just trying to get to the front of the trampoline. Not too far forward though, like what happened in the last one. That's looking good there though. Oh no, Sam with the pad throw.
That's okay.
This happened again. So unfortunate, so unfortunate.
This is the first time that these athletes have ever competed on a stage like
And
this.
it's tough as well because when you are just 17, it's difficult to keep your emotions in check. Yuri is used to finding this so natural.
And like a lot of these athletes, he's used to no sort of audience, just his friends, you know? Huge reaction from the crowd there though. They're cheering him on. I think we all want to see Yuri pull off the routine that he is capable of.
DJ, man. What are you thinking about this stuff? You know you're seeing something cool up here.
This is nothing like I've ever
Again,
seen
the
in my
last
life
attempt there was
before.
nothing
I'm learning
attempted,
things
so
every
essentially
day. It's like I'm in a new dimension watching
the
this.
attempt is null and
I know
void.
that Ronaldo's going to kill it right now, so it's going to be amazing either way.
Come on, Yuri.
All right, let's go. There
There
it
we
is.
go. Nice stall with the full out at the end. He's got it. Cody full. Kaboom full. Cody triple full with a backflip out.
Oh, the loudest cheer of the night. This place is deafening. Everyone is absolutely buzzing. The Yuri of Switzerland's young man finally gets it done. And it was worth the wait.
Worth the wait. That was one of the best examples of just sort of the sense of community this sport has. Everyone getting behind him. And he just seems to lead to get his tricks
In
done.
absolute astonishment, after 4 times and not being able to get the bounce, he was able to pull it out at the end here with the triple twist, finding his feet and that adjustment. Guys, let's give it up for Yuri.
Okay, so the results are coming up for you very soon. We're going to take a look back at some of the highlights of a wonderful opening round. Our 10 athletes here have given us a lot of entertainment early on here. Started with Kurt Normanland of Norway, going really well.
Eurotramp is the official Olympic trampoline
And it was the turn of
supplier
Sebbe Wennmalm of
the
Sweden.
Olympics, obviously. And they have built this customized
Jonas
stage.
Nylander
We got
also looked
Matthias
impressive.
From Eurotramp. Matthias, where can I see you, buddy? Can you
You were
stand
really
up?
impressed with Aleksi
Where's
Sainio.
Eurotramp?
Alexi's just took me off guard because, as I said, I've been watching people warm up, but
Oh, he's down there. He's
His
down there, guys.
Cody
Matthias,
quad
come
pull in
on up here.
was very
Matthias handmade
shocking.
this stage for the last 3 days with our athletes.
honestly, very high-scoring performances from everyone. There's no real standout
All right, guys, thank you so much.
routines that
This stage is
don't deserve a high score. I don't see anyone really being that far below or that far above. It's going to be very, very close of this top 10.
Here comes the leaderboard in just a moment. Robin Steiner's attempt.
That
There you
is
go, very
a
clean landing
quad
again.
twisting double backflip. That means he is twisting around 4 times and rotating
At the
twice.
fourth
That is
attempt,
something
fifth
you will
attempt?
not see
Fourth, I
in
think.
Fourth.
That is something
Yuri
you will not
Islander
see in freestyle.
got it
Because
done.
it is skill,
But let's
the
have a look then
breaks, the physics.
at the leaderboard, and it's the Frenchman Franck Picard who leads the way, 43.6. Just behind him is Luc Fulfard of Germany, 15-year-old in second place after round number 1 with 42.6. Robin Steiner was excellent, he rounds out the top 3 in 41.7. Any surprises on there for you?
Quite a few, to be honest, Steve. Sebastian being an 8th, I mean, I don't think he quite got the routine he wanted to, but he was saving his energy. And Aleksi being in 10th, I was quite shocked by his routine. Maybe it's just me not expecting it, but must have been something there that the judges didn't like. Maybe it was some of his landings, but other than that, Frank the top, very solid routine. And Luca, quite a shock, to be honest. He's really pulled it out the bag there with a high 42.6.
He certainly has. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this first round, folks. We've still got loads more to come. Round 2, when we come back, live from the Round Chapel here in Hackney.
After a quick message from our community brands. Thank you, guys. We'll be right back.
Dare to search new opportunities. Whenever you fall down, climb up. And no, falling is not failing. The harder you fall, the faster you rise. The only way to reach your goal is to take risks. If you do what you did, you get what you got. So take that risk over and over again. Only then you will become you.
It can always get better and higher, but only with the very best equipment. Trick after trick, jump after jump, the super strong frame can take whatever you've got. While you get the most out of yourself, the Airflow Pro Mat and Twin Spring Pro Springs push you to the top. High in the sky, freedom lies, and the Safety Net Deluxe XL gives you security. You know you'll always land safely with a super thick UV-resistant protective padding. Jump to greater heights with a Pro Bouncer from Berg.
They have my back always. They break my fall whenever I land. And now, I need them the most. This is the moment I trained for. 1, 2, 3. I did it. We did it. The sky is yours.
All right, welcome back to the beautiful round chapel here in the East End of London. We are in Hackney. This is inside the place, looking absolutely delightful as we await our second round in the inaugural Freestyle Trampoline World Championships. Now, a little bit of drama after the first round. Our two athletes there, you can see, you might remember Knut Normann of Norway and Sebbe Wennmalm of Sweden. They are going to have the option to go again. There is a problem involved in their rounds. Problem with the scoring, we're being told.
I guess that would explain Sebbe's lower score, lower than he would have wanted score on his routine. Knut, I think, did relatively well, but I'm sure Sebbe will be looking to improve his.
Craig Rowe is... Knut says no, he's going to stick with 38.7. He was in 6th place after round number 1. So Knut Normann of Norway, the 17-year-old, is happy. He's going to stick with it.
Don't feel pressure. What do you want to do?
Sebbe's going to go again. That's no big surprise.
I was going to say, I saw that one coming. Excited to see what he's going to do for this one. Will he do the same routine? This is sort of an anomaly because usually they wouldn't be able to do the same routine in the rounds, but he might be able to, but I'm sure he'll switch out. So he's capable of lots of things. Half, full, landing on his back. So quad kaboom, double Cody, flippers. tortilla landed. Double back and forth twist. That will definitely improve his score.
That was beautiful from Sebbe Wennmalm of Sweden.
So you actually increased your score, you're saying, so that's awesome. Awesome. Okay,
Took on a slightly more difficult routine there, I think, Ted.
Yeah, he did, ending with the double back with 4 twists. Very tough, but landing perfectly, as you can see.
Twisting is probably where
He'll be very happy with that. And I'm sure that'll move him up from the 8th place, I believe he was.
There can't be many better feelings than absolutely nailing a really, really hard trick like that, and then floating up in the air with your finger in the air, saying, yep, that was me, I did that.
It's brilliant, and it just scores you more points. The more clean and effortless the landing looks, the higher you're going to get.
So we'll wait for that score. As soon as we get it, we'll let you know. It was 37.7 for Sebbe Wennmalm of Sweden, finishing in 8th place, and he didn't come into this competition wanting to be in 8th place in round number 1.
We got a little mix up there. I think we got
Almost ready to start round number 2.
I know Johannes was supposed to go, but I think that in the spirit of friendly competition, we're going to let these guys switch it up. Are you guys okay if we let Evan go instead of Johannes first? Is that okay? All right, let's bring up Evan instead. Again,
so it looks like Evan Rocha is about to join us. Here comes the Austrian from Vorarlberg.
We hope that we can inspire other athletes to actually have fun with the compete and not get too tied down on winning and losing.
Excited to watch Evan go. Seemed really confident when I spoke to him earlier on. Family in the audience, American dad, Austrian mum.
Let's see what he's got then. Evan's a big fan of twisting the other way. Oh, he's got a freestyle ski trick there with the flat spins. The Miller, the full out. There you go, that's what I was talking about. The dark side full forward. Takes more direction. Twist again. Very good routine, he's very happy with that. That's going to be a high scoring one. That dark side full forward there is his opposite way he would normally twist. So much fun there. With the full flat spin. Sub Cody forward.
The end of this routine is beautiful, isn't it? There's just so many moving parts.
So many moving parts, and that full you just saw was actually the other way, and then you can see him switch back for the Cody triple. And look at that celebration, he is happy.
Awesome stuff from Evan Rocha. Can also tell you as well an update from our redo really round number 1 for Sebbe Wennmalm of Sweden. The second attempt came for 43.2, which puts him in 2nd place, just behind Franck Picon of France. That's a little bit more like
that. I was going to say that sounds about right. But still, Frank's leading the pack. I wouldn't call it an upset. He's definitely one of the better flippers out there. But he's, like I said, one of the flippers been flipping for only relatively short time. I think 2.5 years maybe. So it's exciting to see.
Let's see who are next.
Super stuff from Evan Rocha. Again, we'll give you the scores at the end of the rounds in round number 2. Great stuff from Evan Rocha. And here comes Johannes Luthi, his fellow Austrian, 19-year-old from Brongard. He's very, very well represented in the crowd here tonight. He's got 8 family members in, all come over. Massive moment for them all. Johannes has been going for 6 years, a real prominent member of the flipping community, and really, really excited to see what he can come out with this for us.
Very excited. He's got one of the tightest tucks of all the flippers here, and the tighter your tuck, the faster you flip. So he is capable of many flips and also many twists. So let's see what he pulls here.
Develop their skills.
Getting good height here. Seeing control bounces. Looks like he's going to take off with the quad backflip to his back. Full. Cody Miller. Oh, ending with another Miller, just not quite getting the landing there. doesn't seem too happy. I think he'll go again for that one.
Oh,
It's still an
some
impressive
effort
routine.
though from Johannes Luthi.
Getting some serious height there. Definitely one of the highest jumpers we've seen so far.
Just a quad backflip to start.
Yeah, just simple, you know, kaboom, triple backflip with 3 twists.
Did you know that you're going to land a little short?
And then that's Cody Miller, which is the triple twisting double back.
I thought I'm going to try that.
And then twisting the other way in that Cody full
So
twist
when do you know that you're not going to be able to get it around? At the
Not
start,
quite
middle,
getting that
or
last
is it
Miller around.
Wasn't too far away though, was it?
I won't be surprised if he goes again here.
I think he just told our host there, Greg Rowe, that
So
he'll
you're
be wanting
spotting, so as
to.
you're going, you were judging.
Not
the
surprised. He's
skills
literally
live
just
when you're measuring it.
tiny adjustments away. It's just
Well, that's good. How long does it take to do that?
underflipped it there. So putting his hands down on the landing.
At one point.
Very easily done.
Very easily done. And sometimes even if you just come out of the flip too early, because of your awareness, you know, you can end up landing with your feet and hands, which, coming from experience, is one of the most frustrating ways to land. Because it's like so close but so far. But he's happy with that. He's heading up the stage now.
Yeah, Johannes Luthi decides to stick with what he's produced, and despite the slightly untidy landing, that will still generate a pretty good score. It was a real high tariff there from Johannes, hoping it's going to secure a place in the final round. Remember, 20 flippers in action tonight in Hackney. We've already seen now 12. Doesn't matter which round they're competing in, we'll take top 10 overall and send them into the final round. So a couple of Austrians on the way next.
Getting into the action.
There we go. 20-year-old Austrian Styria.
I get nervous. All right, DJ, let's see our next athlete.
This next athlete on the stage is one of my personal favorites. Give it up for Flips by Noah!
Here comes Noah. He's really excited to get going. I was talking to him earlier, a really interesting story about how he got into this whole thing. He was a big football player when he was younger, but he said the only joy you really get in football is whenever you score a goal, and I just wanted more. I wanted more adrenaline, so he started taking on more and more extreme stuff, and here he is, about 10 years later, in the Freestyle Trampoline World Championships. It's some journey, but I mean, he's an outstanding talent.
He's an outstanding talent. He's also one of the taller flippers as well. I mean, he can jump a lot higher, but may not get quite the rotation, but he makes up for it with his air awareness. Definitely one of the best around. Let's see what he's got here.
And he's not just tall, he's big. He's got real power.
Lots of power, lots of muscle. I'm sure he'll be able to use that to his advantage here. Flying quite far backwards there. But Felix saving him with a nut there. He's going to redo that one. See, it's just those little mistakes on the takeoff that can just send you flying way further back than you'd like. There you go. Just catching the trampoline.
Thank you, Eurotramp, for making such a big trampoline.
Yeah, it almost goes without saying with our Freestyle Trampoline World Championships that maybe don't try this exact freestyle routine at home.
Definitely not. I don't think you'd be capable of, but even if you are, please don't. Unless you are with trained professionals.
Yeah, even the best in the world need their 2 sidekicks on hand.
Of course.
So back again comes Noah Rutt, and what can he produce for his second attempt?
There you go, that's better positioning. Wow, full half. Full out, full half. Ending with the triple 4, I believe, and maybe quad 4. Very happy with that one though. The crowd enjoyed that, and the Patrons enjoyed that. Hopefully a high-scoring routine for now, because he seemed very happy with that. The full half landing on his back. Into a ball out full 4. Full ball out Randy, which is a front flip with 2.5 twists.
I messed up the first try, like, it's always the same when you mess up your first try, you get like more nervous because you have like more chance.
Just beautiful work from Noah Rodson.
Happy to be
Just
here.
said to Greg there, you might have caught it in the background, that
Guys, are you guys
you messed up the first time, it's only natural that the nerves you carry into the competition are exaggerated it the second time around, because you know that's it. If you don't get it right this time, that is it. You can't get another chance to get it right, and he produced when it really mattered.
I was going to say, and he really didn't show any signs of nerves there, even during the mess-up. I don't think that was to do with nerves. That looked more just to do with a dodgy takeoff, and then just didn't think about it. The next one just went up there, as he would when training on his own, and nailed his routine.
This is why we have such a wide range of judges, from traditional coaches that know that structure, to stuntmen that know how to throw it on a production movie, to flippers, to team gymnastics, to US Olympians. Guys, give it up for your judges.
It is worth mentioning, it is a fabulously diverse judging panel. We've got traditional trampolinists, as you would describe. We've also got, stunt professionals. A little bit of everything is represented in the judging panel here, and that's quite a beautiful thing.
Definitely, and I think it's very, very vital for a competition like this.
So here comes Fabian Abler of Austria, 17-year-old from Tyrol. Beautiful part of the world. Mountain region of Austria. I did ask him, are the somersaults limited to the trampoline, or does he give it a go on skis and snowboard as well? He said, yeah, every now and then.
Yeah, he was like, oh, I can only single flip on skis though. That's easy. Fabi, talking to him earlier, he's very determined.
Little guy, he's got the power.
He wants to score very highly, so let's see if he can pull up a run. Huge backflip. Into the fast quad kaboom. The kaboom full half. Ball out full half. Miller to stomach. There you go, he's very happy with that one. Lots of variety of skills there.
And so he should be. A drink spat out of the crowd and everything. They can't believe what they just saw. Fabian Abler here. Balling out here at the Round Chapel in Hackney. Super routine.
Very, very clean. You can tell his determination really coming out there. I'm not sure if that was quite what he wanted. He was landing on his back there rather than his stomach. I feel like he might have wanted the extra half twist to make it round to his stomach, but he was able to pull this double backflip with 3 twists at the end. Perfect stomach landing. He's going to be very happy with that.
He certainly was, and quite right too for Fabian Abler of Austria.
Now, something that differs this from traditional trampoline again is you can see they're landing on any body part they want. Back, stomach, hopefully not neck, which I'm sure they're all skilled enough not to, but you can take off anyway, create rotation, and honestly, the more things you take off on, the higher the score. And I'm very happy with that one.
It's just that nothing's off limits. It truly is freestyle. It allows these brilliant, these talented athletes and gymnasts and all the rest of it to truly get properly creative. Nothing's off limits, and we've seen some brilliant routines tonight. And already we know we've seen some brilliant stuff, but they're probably holding something back special for the final round should they get there.
Well, that's what I'm thinking, Steve. I'm looking forward to see what it is quite they're holding back, because I'm still seeing these athletes definitely pushing their limits here. But I'm sure they've got something up their sleeve.
Last Austrian, this is Moritz Flip!
The final Austrian into the competition. This is Moritz Lang. Really, really good pals with Evan Rocher, both in the same part of Austria, same city, Vorarlberg. Part of the DD squads. Spoke to Moritz, and he'd never been part of anything quite like this, and he says, well, actually, yeah, I was part of the DD squad event in Slovenia, which is probably, I think, the closest the freestyle trampoline world has ever come to an event like this.
It really was. I was at that event too, Steve, and it was sort of eye-opening, because it was almost to this level of just iconic, and you'll be used to performing in front of people now from that event, so let's see if he can use that upper hand to his advantage.
Getting some really good height early on.
His a big fan of flat spins, so I'm sure we'll see that, which is spinning on a sideways axis after a backflip. There you go. Quadruple flat spin. Ooh, just messing the stomach landing up a bit. He might be a bit winded from that one.
Yeah, he's going to go again on that one. Signaled it straight away. And he will get a little bit of time here, Moritz Lang. He might need it.
Over-rotating those stomach landings can hurt. Luckily he wasn't too far in the corner, so the softer part of the trampoline wouldn't have stretched him too bad. Seems alright, just got to get his breath back.
This puts a lot of pressure onto the lower back, causing potentially an injury. So it's really smart he was able to stop, be smart again, using the strategy to bail out so that he can have another
gathers himself. Talk us through this exactly, Ted. What made him stop here?
So I believe he just had more height than he was expecting. He goes into the flat spin there, so quadruple flat spin, and just spots slightly too late. So on that open out, he's landing almost on his knees rather than the perfect sort of stomach, upper chest landing that you want.
It's almost like a face plant, isn't it?
Almost, yeah. And they can be bad. They can make your neck move in all sorts of ways, but he was able to just about keep it safe. Let's see what he's going for here then. I'm sure he'll be able to get it this try.
This is some serious height from Moritz Lang.
This is already looking better.
There we go, nailing the stomach landing. Double full with a stool. And a front full with a stool. Oh, just missing the landing on a triple front flip. That definitely was not the combo he wanted. That's the problem with this first freestyle trampoline competition. The nerves get to you, you're not going to get the routine you want, so you've got to just try and get as many points as you can.
Quad triple flat spin, totally doubtful. I wanted to triple, but it didn't work.
The stall was beautifully as well.
Very nice, especially from such a low height. He definitely didn't have the height he wanted, but still managed to straighten it out quickly. And there you go, tight tuck on the triple front, but yeah, just again opening a bit early.
Guys, give it up for that adjustment.
I love how he's still essentially kind of stuck the landing as well, despite falling backward. He's still landing on his 2 feet.
He almost pulled the backflip out of that triple front flip. It's pretty impressive, but didn't quite get that one. He still seemed happy, you know, happy to be here. And that's the thing, such a community sport. Everyone's just happy to be here, happy to be competing. If they don't get the tricks, everyone will be, you know, comforting them and sort of just happy for them regardless. So it's great to see.
Think on the spot, make adjustments, and be able to finish the routine.
The Americans up next.
Can we please give it up for these athletes who are literally making it up?
Exciting in its own right. You know, plenty of these guys competing today who have grown up on YouTube and all the rest of it, watching some of our most famous trampolinists.
Our next athlete touching the stage all the way from
James
the United
Openshaw was
States
one
of
of
America.
those. Here comes the American, 18-year-old from Dallas, Texas. Dad Russell has made the trip over to support his boy, and now James Openshaw has to deliver.
James trains more on a garden trampoline.
Yeah, as Greg's saying here, James is more of a garden trampoline athlete, which is a completely different style of trampoline, nowhere near this big, you know, the one you'd probably have in your back garden, but he is still able to complete some crazy tricks. I think yesterday it was, he landed a quadruple backflip on the Berg trampoline just outside the venue here in London, and that is something I don't think has ever been done on a Berg trampoline, so very, very impressive. Let's see what you can pull off on this Eurotramp.
Starting off simple, he loves going to feet.
Full in.
Oh,
full out.
Full
out.
Solid
landing. Not quite as many flips and twists as he would have wanted. I think he would have tried turning the double backs with 2 twists into maybe 3 twists or even 4 twists. But I think he just travelled a bit too much across the trampoline.
So he's saying he wants to do another one. Let's take a quick look at this replay here while he rests.
Yeah, just heard, I think James is looking at going again here. And is that just the lack of control? It felt like he was sort of trying to hit north, east, south and west on all corners of the trampoline there.
That's the problem. I mean, one tiny mess up and you don't have the height for your next trick in your combo. or you don't have the momentum. So he's definitely going to go for that again. I'm sure he's capable of more.
It's not that he was particularly unhappy, you know, it was decent, but he feels like there's more in the locker.
Like I said, all the foundations for the routine were there, you know, it's just adding that extra flip maybe or an extra twist will certainly raise the score for the judges.
So we're going to see if the judges will recognize that. And he's going to go for the second attempt here. And let's see if he can pull out exactly what he was planning. Guys, let's give it up for attempt number 2.
So back at it again, it's James Openshaw.
There you go, big full to start.
With the triple
full
pull
in,
down.
full out.
Oh yeah.
Cody full. Ooh, traveling quite a bit. Just putting his hands down there, not the landing he wanted again. As you can see, he traveled a long way back in that double backflip with 3 twists.
So I have to settle for that first score, which again wasn't what he wanted, but it won't be a million miles away.
Definitely not, and honestly, it's so hard to tell with all these routines that I could very easily get him into the next round.
I'm pretty comfortable doing feet tricks.
But yeah, just the odd takeoff there for the Miller, landing right in the corner of the trampoline and having to put his hands down.
It's quite scary how good he is.
Guys, give it up. This guy's playing it smart, playing it safe, making
I
sure
was going to say,
that
he got here on Monday, I believe he arrived, and that was his first time ever on this trampoline, and then Thursday he's competing. And it's very different to the cycle trampolines he trains on, so it is definitely a big learning curve.
And friends at the same time. He always whipped my butt though. But the reality is that you can see that these guys are coming up with new moves, new skills, new things, and they are calculating these things in a way
fellow
that I've
American.
never seen before. So I think I'm happy I'm fully retired, but I don't know if Logan is. We'll see who ever get out of retirement. Can we give it up for Logan? He's a U.S. Olympian coming out here, representing the traditional side. We are trying to make sure that you understand freestyle is not against traditional. We're not against Olympic stream. I come from that stream. There's a beauty, there's an aesthetics to it that can't be beat.
Greg here just talking about the differences again between traditional and freestyle. Obviously there's no rivalry, both respect each other, and as we've seen from a couple athletes like Milko, you can combine both disciplines very easily and it can make for even better tricks. So there's no rivalry. It's just great to see the freestyle trampoline side of things finally getting the recognition that the traditional does.
That's it, isn't it? It's not that there's a lack of respect between the two or anything of that. There's no animosity. The freestyle community just wants to take that platform and present itself to the world. And this is a major, major step for the freestyle trampoline world. First Lewis does indeed take to the arena. 17-year-old from Grand Rapids, Michigan.
I need to get me one of them shirts, Greg. I need to get one afterwards.
Well, it's a funny story. Maybe I'll tell you before we go to the next break.
There you go, just a quick couple stretches here. As you see, it's been quite a while now for these last remaining athletes since they were warming up earlier. And you've got to make sure brush the cobwebs and get the routine done within the 2 allotted attempts.
He's building up, he's building up.
All right, he's building it up.
So Carl versus Lewis, what have you got for us?
Let's see, it's getting good height.
There we go. Whoa, double in. With a pull at the end. Kaboom, and what a stylish player. And
he still seems very happy with that, but I think he was trying to land that Miller at the end.
He's already signaled he wants to go again. The start was special.
Very special. We haven't seen a trick like that at all. Double twisting backflip into a backflip into a full twisting backflip, all in one jump. Very impressive, but just traveling forward on the Miller there. So with the right takeoff on that, he will definitely make it to feet.
But I try to make it more unique, so yeah.
He's saying he wants to be unique, like we said. Let's give it up for that unique position.
So Carl versus Lewis is going to go again. Gets a little bit of time to regroup.
He says he's not done. He's got something else planned. God knows what it is, so let's see what he can do.
She's got something else planned.
Whenever you are
I was going
ready.
to say, I mean, I feel like he'll probably go with the same opening trick, just because, like I said, we haven't seen that done before, and it's a very unique skill, sort of splitting up his twists like that in the triple backflip. But excited to see what he puts down afterwards. Just trying to control his bounces here.
In that timing, very powerful there.
Oh, it's a good jump there. Just a bit further forward than he would have liked.
Yeah, this is looking better.
There we go, the takeoff. It's the same trick again, but he only feels into his back.
He's got gun.
With the triple twisting ball out, to a double twisting ball out, to a double ball out with 3 twists. He managed to just about save that at the end there, but I'm pretty sure his first run will be a higher scoring run.
All right.
Yeah, that's why it's called freestyle. Because sometimes it doesn't quite go to plan. At this point in the routine, Carl Versluis knows that, and he's got to pull something out the back pocket, and for where he was in that routine, it's a pretty impressive finish.
I mean, you can see him there using one of his legs to sort of just twist as quickly as he possibly can. He managed to get 3 in a row round, 3 triple twisting ball outs there, but the single flips and the repetitive back landings probably won't score him too highly. But his first score might honestly be enough to get him into that top 10. Very impressive run.
Mainly guard tramp, yeah.
But what's the difference between guard trampoline and
Awesome stuff from Carl Versluis. Still got 3 more athletes to come.
But then when we hear from some of the athletes that when they're on a bird,
2 Brits.
they are
But before that,
more
we see
tech,
our
more
Kiwi
power. Here's a
athlete,
bit more
Max
spatial
McCoy, is
awareness.
next up from
What
New
do you
Zealand.
think about that?
Yeah, there's a lot more, I feel like there's a lot more space sometimes. It just helps you progress way quicker, you know, just more opportunities.
That's it. These guys looking for opportunities, so they're giving it to them. That is awesome.
Speaking to Greg there, just says the athletes just want more opportunities. That's exactly what this is all about, isn't it? It's creating a platform to build on.
Exactly, and this is the perfect stage to do it in such a great venue like the Round Chapel. Finally take that step freestyle trampoline needed.
So let's give an opportunity to our next athlete, DJ. Let's see who that is.
The opportunity is going to be taken right now. It could be Greg from the UK. Give it up for Ernest Trent!
Slight change in the order. And this is Ernest Brenchley from the UK.
Ernest, I've been flipping with him for years. I've seen him come up from a very young age. I first met him when he was 13, doing his first quintuple flips. Now he's the only person in the world who's done 8 backflips in one jump on a trampoline. He also holds the world record for the highest jump of 13 meters. Let's see how he can perform in this competition.
13 meters might take him out of the Round Chapel.
Whoa, a double Coca-Cola. Didn't even know that was a thing.
3 stalls in that first flip. Ending with the quad backflip. He's very happy with that one.
Oh, he loves that one, does Ernest Brenchley. He absolutely loves that one.
One of the fastest flipping athletes here. There's 2 stalls in that first triple backflip.
How is that?
Into the triple collar into his back.
Really sorry, I changed my combo mid-jump.
Okay, getting the full out there. Just saying to Greg there that he changed his combo mid-jump. And still manages to pull this quadruple backflip to a clean knee landing. He was just on the verge of not making that over cleanly, but like I said, you can land however you want as long as it's not on your head, and he landed on his knees. So
that was so good, so good. I mean, the 2 stalls were
very impressive. That's one of his signature tricks. He loves doing them, and great crowd pleasers as well. You could tell everyone here at the Round Chapel was impressed.
That you were able to spot between every
single data in tonight for Ernest.
That you can know where that
his girlfriend Holly, he said to me earlier, make sure you give her a big shout out.
Yeah, so as you saw there,
and this is also part of Radial Flips, the UK trampolining team who've helped put this event together.
Well, he was talking to you earlier. He was also part of that DD Squad event.
He
over
was,
in
yeah.
Slovenia,
That was when he broke the world record for the jump.
He seems to just thrive on the big stage. Yeah, he had that experience, and he seems to be really, really thriving in this moment.
He loves it. He loves it. And I mean, rightly so. He is a very, very talented trampoline athlete, as you just saw. And as you saw, he was very happy with that routine. I think he's got a good chance of going through.
Shouts already. Shouts already.
Doesn't quite know what the judges are thinking. He's really pleased with that, so he should be. Let's see who's next. Changed the running order there, and it was scheduled in the slate to come last, but he's jumped a little bit early. We've still got Max McCoy of New Zealand to come, so to Lewis Hillier.
And they post their videos together as a micro community within the bigger freestyle community, and they're hoping to make flipping an actual profession. For you guys who don't know, if you go
Isn't it incredible? I mean, you've been in this community for a very long time. Isn't it incredible that it's almost the strapline of this competition, the sport that was born on Instagram? You ever think you'd be right here, right now?
No way at all. And even some of my friends at home that don't trampoline, have sort of watched me start trampolining and now get to this stage. And no one was expecting it. No other sport, as far as I'm aware, has the tagline of Born on Instagram, which is a great tagline. It's so impressive to see the power of social media.
Representing New Zealand, give it up for Max McCoy!
There comes Max McCoy, 19-year-old from Hamilton on the North Islands of New Zealand.
Max has traveled long and far to get here.
When he started taking flipping seriously in 2016, he's not been going super long. Started off as a bit of a parkour kid, some YouTube influences.
Just landing close to the springs there. Luckily Sam was there with him. That's a very hard trick that he's doing, Steve, because I just explained that. He's doing a front flip with a full twist and then a half twist, but as he's coming around to land on his stomach again, as you can see here, full twist, going for another full twist, but the stomach landing is blind, so he can't see where he's landing, which makes this very, very impressive. He's also going for a Zach, I believe, after this, which is a front flip off your stomach, which is one of his signature tricks, something he was known for from the early days. There you go, he nails it there. The Zach full half, the full out. Full half, and a Miller with a front flip on the track.
That's McCoy. That was awesome.
That was very impressive. I'm waiting for the replay here, Steve, to see if his hands touched on that last Miller, because if they didn't, that's a very high scoring routine.
Got the takeoff a little bit wrong.
You can see in these slow-mo replays his technique. Perfect takeoff for that.
It happens, it definitely does happen.
Out there.
I barely ever land on
And perfect transition into the
so then tell us
full half.
about landing on your stomach. We haven't seen that yet today.
Let's see.
Walk us through how you were able to
His hands just touching there, then rescuing it with the front flip.
I don't know, the trick's called a Zach, and I've just done it as one of my first tricks that I started with. And it's
he's just talking great through the Zach, and I mean it's the Max McCoy hallmark, isn't it?
It really is, it really is. He did some of the first ever quadruple Zacks.
Exactly, guys, give it up for his life.
Now he's out here performing on the big stage.
Awesome stuff from Max McCoy, who departs the arena, and we have one more flipper to come. I don't know about you, Ted, but I'm quite looking forward to see Louis Hillier.
He's a bit of a fan favourite. His tagline is "Flipper by day, rockstar by night." He's lead singer of a band in his free time as well.
Don't do him a disservice, rhythm guitarist as well.
Rhythm guitarist as well. Apologies for that one, he'll be annoyed. But he's also one of the most talented flippers in the UK, again a member of Radial Flips, and one of the most all-rounders, but I'm sure you'll be seeing a lot of double backflips with 3 twists, 4 twists.
for our
He loves a good twist, he does, especially in a double backflip. There he goes.
Here comes Louis Hillier. That's a really big ovation.
Seems to be a fan favourite here. Got a banner, got lots of friends and family.
More terms with the crew on the mat side as well. Young man from Kent, 19 years of age, near Tunbridge Wells. Started off doing scooter tricks before moving onto the trampoline. Natural athlete, what's he got for us?
There you go, triple backflip. Ooh, not quite getting the landing there.
Pulled out straight away to conserve energy.
Yeah, he knew straight away, honestly, smart decision from him. Especially, looks like he's going for something big off of this triple backflip. Because if he needs a perfect landing to pull it around.
There we go. This
big
is
triple backflip.
Yes.
There you go. Wow.
Yes.
Triple twisting, double backflip. Cody quad full landed. Amazing. Amazing. I don't quite think he got as many twists as he wanted from that double backflip. I think he was looking for 4, but he only got 3. Regardless, an unbelievable routine.
Yeah, Louis Hillier seemed to like that one. Is the first.
Look at this. So walk us through this routine and that twist.
This is the initial triple backflip. Wasn't too happy with that. Pulled out of it straight away. And then nailed it the second attempt.
Nailed it the second attempt. Perfect awareness with a big open out. There you go, let's see. Yeah, only the triple twisting double back there. I think he was looking for the quad twist.
He's saying this happens so fast.
Still able to pull full into stomach out of that. And then the Cody quad full, one of his signature tricks. He's able to twist so fast in
guys,
this.
4 twist stomps the landing. Give it up for you.
4 twists in that distance. This is crazy, isn't it? So fast. Louis Hillier ends it in style. All right, we're not too far away from seeing the leaderboards.
I keep saying it, but I don't understand it. He was killing it. That was
to wait and see how this second round just played out.
These guys got the puns, that's for sure.
Remember, it was Frank Pignon of France, 43.6, who led the way in for round number 1. There's some real standout routines in our second round.
Definitely, and we've just seen Evans and now Johannes' routine here. Lots of twisting, lots of flipping, and dark side twisting, which I know will score high with the judges for the difficulty and creativity. There's Moritz not quite getting the routine he wanted there.
You are going to be able to make it scream in that stadium by doing
not going to be
flips.
too happy
guys,
with
this is the equivalent of the Nitro Circus for trampoline. Can we give it up for all of our first athletes that are literally setting history the way Travis did?
Kyle, another flipper that didn't quite get the routine he wanted, but definitely still in contender.
How I got the shirt was that when we started the show, we would always run up onto the ramps and they would give us a Hawaiian shirt.
Brilliant set of routines, ending with a couple of really good ones from Max McCoy and Louis Hillier in particular. But we're going to keep the suspense high from the Round Chapel in Hackney. You'll have to wait and see how our athletes score. When we come back, we will show you the leaderboards, and it will be time to move in to our final round. Don't go anywhere.
I definitely want one, maybe 2 or 3.
Developed together with the GRT crew, so it's tested and practiced by pros like you. DXL is quick to turn into a lounge sofa for chilling out. Always a safe landing due to excellent cushioning. That's what you expect from your spotting mat. Choose between small or extra large. Both can be carried easily. And if you forget it once when it rains, no sweat. They are weatherproof and dry quickly. So you always land relaxed with the spotting mat from Berg.
Water shapes us, earth heals us, and fire transforms us. Combine these elements and become your own master.
Welcome back to the Round Chapel here in Hackney. Heading in towards our final round of the Freestyle Trampoline World Championships, and there is our final. It's set in stone, and the biggest thing that I can take away from that one, Ted, is so many of our round one athletes made it through. Not all that many in round two. Fabian Abler in 10th, he went in round two, so did Ernest Brenchley. But other than that, Kyle versus Lewis also in round two, and Evan Rocher going really well. But a lot of our round one make it through.
Definitely. And honestly, Steve, that looks very close to what I would have predicted. Honestly, there aren't that many athletes I don't think off the top of my head that would deserve to go. And maybe Kyle, because he messed up his routine, but that opening trick of his routine was such a big sort of statement. I think that was enough to get him into that top 10 and get him into the next round.
So you can see that there's a lot of differences between
I'm excited right now for this final round, because we've seen our opening rounds, and it has almost felt like certainly some of our athletes here held a little bit back. Some, it seems, have given everything. So you just wonder if they actually got something really special.
Well, that's the thing, even the athletes that have given everything, or seemingly given everything, certainly have completely different combos in mind, and probably completely different tricks that we haven't even seen them go near yet. It's freestyle trampoline, there's just limits are endless.
There's also an element of it as well, as this is for the first ever World Championship. You get to say at the end of this, I am the Freestyle Trampoline World Champion. Does that mean we're about to see something crazy? Someone going to go out there and really earn it?
Definitely, but I also think it could be an upset as well, because the risk obviously with someone going out there with something crazy is that they don't stick the landing, and that's one of the most important things for the judges. So it's going to be exciting to see just how far each of the athletes push it, sort of striking that balance between pushing the limits and achieving a good score.
Mentally, this is a challenge. Can't just throw everything at it, because you must succeed. There's no more room for error. Athletes covered down below, prepared to make their way back in. Absolutely revving this crowd up.
So let's just see now our first competitor. We got Fabi. Fabi, whenever you are ready, my friend, we're going to get right into finals.
Here we go then. It's the finals.
Give it up, first finalist.
All right then, Fabian Abler of Austria, 17-year-olds from Tyrol. No surprise to see him through, actually. We were both impressed by him in the first round.
He's definitely one to watch. One of the fastest spinning flippers. Again, one of the smaller flippers here for the competition. His rotation is crazy because of that.
He almost looks like your archetypal trampoline specialist, doesn't he? He's built like that. He's small, he's wiry, and he can really flip.
He's got the agility for it, and I'm excited to see. He's definitely someone who probably has something up his sleeve, which we haven't seen yet. So let's see if he changes it up, or how much he changes it up from his first routine. Jumping very high. Big backflip to his stomach. Cody full. Cody double cut. Cody jump back, pull out there. And then the Cody triple full. Lots of Codys there.
Already he wants to go again. He's not even considering sticking with that.
I mean, honestly, Steve, the height he's got on that backflip, he wants more out of this first Cody. He's only got the full. He definitely wants to add another full to that to make that a triple backflip with 3 twists rather than a double backflip with 2. Still a good score though, managed to
over here is a flipper actually, and he is helping out a fellow flipper.
sort
Give
it
it up
out
for
there
Dante.
and get
The
the
whole
twist
community
around the clean
behind.
landing.
These guys are competing.
It will still be a good score.
With each other.
Not sure whether it would be a World Championship winning score, and that's what Fabian Arblet is here to do.
He's got something special planned just for you guys.
Definitely, but if he can make around what it looks like he's trying, then who knows?
He's building, Greg. He's building. He's building.
I can feel it. Tensions in the air, just like that he is. Oh, here we go.
Big backflip going into it.
Oh
Cody full. There you go, he's made it. The double tuck landing on his back. Some kaboom full out. Cody triple. Oh, not quite making the landing there. He seems happy with it, but feel like really would have liked to stick to that final trick.
Well, Fabian Arblet
Think about that.
completes his World Championship final
So I
run.
come from a kinesiology background, exercise science, go to university for this stuff to learn how to measure the different parts of the body and what they're doing. And the thing that you realize really quickly is that people think trampoline is about power, they think it's about strength, but it's actually also very much cardio-based.
Super
Without
stuff
a good cardio system,
from
you can't
Fabian
maintain
Arblet,
jumps and maintain the flips and stay in one piece.
who is very, very pleased with that, as well he should be. Let's get his thoughts with Greg.
How do you feel about that?
Really well with the trick I wanted to do. Even though I didn't land the quarter triple, but I'm happy with it.
And that's interesting. You guys, give it up. Yes, give it up. He's happy for that. So before you run off, so you didn't land, but you still seem so happy with it. I know athletes when they don't land, they get frustrated. So tell us the difference between that freestyle mentality and the other mentality.
Yeah, in other sports, it's important that you do perfect things, but this community is together and you're working together, so I'm happy with it.
Guys, the community is together, and let's put our hands together for your first finalists.
And do you know what, Ted? I think it's a lovely message, actually.
DJ.
It doesn't necessarily always have to be perfect. Freestyle can be an imperfect art, but he's happy with it.
He's happy with it, and again, didn't quite get what he wanted, so had to try to figure something out.
Here we go. Ernest Brenchley from the UK. Squeaked through, was one of the latest to go in the first round. I mean, you know him really, really well, Ted.
I know him really well, yeah.
Do you reckon he's got something really special for us here?
I reckon he does. I feel like he's going to stick to the stalls because they were very clearly high scoring with the judges, but I feel like he'll add a bit more to the end using his quick rotation. Let's see what he's got here. Quadruple backflip to his back, to a kaboom full out in.
What is going on here?
Kaboom to a quad backflip. Just about makes it over, but he is absolutely ecstatic with that one, as he should be. To pull a quadruple backflip from that low down is very impressive. Something only someone with his rotation could do, really.
One routine, 2 quad backflips. Insane.
Impressive.
3, 4 flips. Whoa.
Let's hear from him with Greg.
Yeah, a little bit of twist, a little bit of flip, so it's done.
Guys, that is how it is done. Give it up for Ernest. Repping the Radio Flips family. Oh man, I know they're
Yeah, he's happy with that. He's not going to go again. Again, not the tidiest of landings. I think he lands that clean. I don't think he could have possibly done any better there, but it's still very, very impressive from young Ernest.
Very impressive. What he's done there is he's turned out slightly at the end of the jump, just to make sure his head doesn't flip on the way around.
then is the American, Kyle Lewis. Remember his routine from before the break. It was a spectacular start, but he went twice, and the second one didn't quite go to plan. His first one didn't either, and he landed a trick so impressive, he's almost got into this final round on one trick alone.
It's great to see, and if he does manage to get, if he manages to combine the two combos he did in the preliminary rounds, it's going to be a very high scoring run for Kyle, and he'll be very happy with it. So I'm gonna take a guess. He's going to start with that same trick he did, but then mix up the combo. Try and prove it.
First set, you can do it, but only on the 5x5 Eurotramp Super.
So then Kyle Lewis, what have you got for us?
Here we go.
At the Grand Rapids, Michigan. Wow.
The triple Cody. Starting out that Cody. Just a single backflip there. Looks like he's going to want to go again. He was just too close to the front of the trampoline there. Wasn't able to do the next skill he wanted.
Alright, so we're going to give him a quick second. Catch his breath. He wants to do another one and figure out
straight away. Call was made by Kyle Lewis that he wanted another one.
Give him a quick second.
Yeah, no, as you can see, he just does that single backflip there. That's not what he wanted out of that. Just having a talk with Felix now, the pad thrower. Definitely got something big in mind. Probably a long-winded combo.
DJ. This is when you've got to dig deep, Greg.
So here we go. This is how it stands so far. Ernest Brenchley leads the way, 39.6. Fabian Abler on 38.9. Here comes Kyle Lewis.
All right, attempt number 2.
Looking forward to this. Again, starting with a very hard trick, the full off his feet. Triple backflip with 3 twists. But he managed to get the first one down very clean, so I'm sure he can get this one again. Provided he gets the right take. It's a bit all over the shop, but he's gaining his control back now. He's sure to maintain his height for this big first trick. Oh, he's changed that up with a big Miller. The triple kaboom with the toe grab into a big Miller, and another Miller landing the double Cody. He'll be very happy. That is an impressive routine.
Kyle Lewis stands up tall at the World Championships.
Really, really cool. And I know these guys are analyzing.
The man from the Grand Rapids in Michigan, a 17-year-old. Awesome routine. Let's check in. He's with Greg.
No. It's supposed to be diamond tuck. Yeah.
Do you know who the first person was to do a diamond tuck?
No, no idea.
No, neither do I, but that's okay, because I guess it's the first time you're seeing it here, guys. Guys, give it up for that. He fought through, making up skills right here that you've never heard of. He's
pretty happy.
He seems relatively happy with that one, and as he should be, honestly. 2 double backs with 3 twists in one combo. Very impressive.
What the exciting part is. Oh man, I love that creativity.
Forward to seeing that score. So far as things stand, Ernest Brenchley leads the way after 2. He leads Fabian Abler 38.9, Ernest 39.6.
But in reality, if you can build up your skills like Lego blocks, piece by piece, and you can make it tight and ready to go, you can get any height you want. Think of it like Jenga. If you start off with a good base, you can build as high as you want. Guys, let's give it up for the strategy that these guys are there, building skills higher than we've ever seen. All right, let's get to our next athletes.
Next up, we have Robin!
Okay then. Robin Steiner is back out. He was really impressive in the first rounds. And he is someone I feel like has held something in reserve for the final.
100%, Steve. I saw him trying a huge opening trick yesterday in training. And if he's able to pull that off and create a combo out of that, it's going to be an unbelievable score, because the difficulty rating will be as high as it can possibly be. Let's see if he can pull it off.
So Robin's Bern in Switzerland.
Miller full. So the Cody quad full. Oh, just getting the rescue flip out of that. He's going again. Rightly so. He was able to get that insane first trick in Miller full. Just the triple backflip with 4 twists, but not quite the combo afterwards.
Give him a minute to think about that. You can see that.
Oh, that first trick, something else though, isn't it?
Something else. I feel like him and Sebbe are few people that are able to do that. Requires so much twisting and flipping speed at the same time, which, like I said, you're not able to tuck when twisting and flipping at the same time, making it very hard to get the triple backflip around and the 4 twists.
This guy's flying loose for you guys here at the historical event. And thank you to Eurotramp for providing this amazing stage to keep these athletes safe.
17-year-old back out.
Here he goes. He landed that last Miller full on his stomach. I don't know if he's trying to land it or not, but he might play it safe and go to stomach, which requires less flip than if you were trying to land it. Yeah, landing on his stomach again, getting the Cody full out of it. Oh, he's done it. The quad twist and double backflip. What a combo. He's going to be pleased with that.
That is something special from Robin Steiner.
He's travelled forwards there in the Miller full, which isn't ideal, but he's still able to pull the killer out of it at the end.
Walk through this a little bit here.
Oh, I'm excited to hear this. He's with Greg.
Okay, so I started off with a Miller full, which is 3 flips with 4 twists, and then I did I don't actually remember something from the Cody position, a Cody full or a Cody Miller. I had to improvise again because the placing wasn't that great, and then a killer.
And then a killer. Well, this guy's a killer right here, so give it up for the killer.
He is indeed. Robin Steiner. Brilliant stuff, and it's so interesting to hear him talk about the need for that improvisation. You know, the first move there, it feels like was planned, and the ending was planned, but the middle was totally improvised, which is just incredible.
It's incredible, but because of how good these athletes' air awareness is, they know how high they are and how many flips, how many twists they are able to make around cleanly to segue them into their next trick.
Our athlete here from Austria, Johannes!
Excited to see how Johannes goes here. Johannes Lüthi of Austria, 19 years of age.
Johannes is actually
Round guards.
brand as well, another garden trampoline brand that's well known in the community.
Really well supported inside the round chapel this evening. 8 family members here who've made the trip over from Austria to support him. It meant a lot to him. He really seems to be savouring the moment, which has been so pleasing throughout this competition. All these really, really young men are performing in a major way, without fear, without inhibition.
Got some fans in the house, I love it.
Here goes Johannes Lüthi.
With the full to stomach.
Yes,
Cody Miller out of that.
Yes,
To Cody, dark side double full. Landing the triple front. Oh, almost sticking the landing of that triple front flip at the end there. So many twists in that combo. He was twisting one way and then the other.
That was still mighty impressive from Johannes Lüthi.
Okay, so
he's with Greg.
Through what happened here. What is going on? You seem pretty happy about that. How happy are you about that combo?
Pretty much a 10 of 10.
10 out of 10. Let's hope the judges think that. So walk us through what's happening here at the fall. Oh, let's go here. We're going to replay. We got the Miller here, stomach.
And there was a changing of direction in between with the twisting. But the landing could have been better, but I'm happy anyway.
That is okay, my friend. He should be happy with that. That is important.
I feel really happy because Johannes is such a nice guy, and He's really, really pleased with that routine as well. He might be.
Yeah, he seems so. I feel like he probably could have landed that triple front flip at the end there with a better transition, but still seems happy with it.
You will not go back and forth. It has been previously thought that this messes up your spatial awareness. But if you think about snowboarding and skateboarding and other freestyle sports, they're always going each and every way. So these guys are taking from those sports, using that for inspiration, and bringing it now onto the trampoline for the first time. Can we please give it up for our first 5 finalists who are inventing using strategies from other sports and drawing upon them to be able to show here tonight. Oh man, this is really impressive. So I think
let's take a look at the leaderboard then. And it's Robin Steiner who has the leads. Dale versus Lewis in second place, 41.6, just pipping Johannes Luthi.
That is not much.
Ernest Brenchley and Fabian Abler complete the top 5, but as it stands, Robin Steiner with a super high score, a maximum of 50, and he has scored 43. That is over an average of 9 per judge. Awesome stuff from Robin Steiner. At the halfway stage of the final round of the Freestyle Trampoline World Championships, it's Robin Steiner who leads the way. The second half of the finals is next. Welcome back to East London. We are in the Round Chapel here in Hackney, and it's a good job we are in a place with such a beautiful high roof, because our athletes this evening have threatened to raise it in more ways than one. This is how things stand in the final round of the World Championships. As it stands, if no one can beat 43 points, Robin Steiner will be the inaugural Freestyle Trampoline World Champion. But there is still Frank Picon, Sebastian Wennmalm, Luca Volpart, Evan Rocha, and Aleksi Sainio to come. And in that 5, any one of them is capable of producing a performance and a routine that can take the title. With you, this has been awesome so far, and we've still got 5 more to come. Do you think at this stage Robin Steiner holds it on?
Like you said, Steve, I have no idea. It could be any of these next 5.
I feel like that's the correct answer.
Yeah, he's going to make for a very, very entertaining last 5 athletes, or an even more entertaining last 5 athletes, because I mean, I couldn't tell you that. I could predict that Sebbe has more up his sleeves, definitely, and Aleksi as well. He's able to pull off a little bit.
What do you think about that?
And then Frank Picon as well.
Yeah, almost strikes me as a little bit of a surprise package, Frank Picon, because I don't think anyone expected him to be leading heading into the finals rounds, but it's a super impressive performance in round number 1, and you just never know when he's got locked and loaded for round 2 in the finals.
Exactly, yeah, I wouldn't call him an underdog, but like I said, one of the shortest, flipping for the shortest amount of time, and if he's able to pull off a big comeback, it'll be very impressive.
Good to see these boys working really hard all evening on the mats, and they're absolutely loving being here, aren't they?
Sam and Felix, they're good mates. Everyone here, they're all great friends. They're all loving this opportunity to show off on the big stage.
It's very easy to do something you've done a million times, but what are you going to do when you don't have anything to rely on? That is when the strategy comes in, and that's what real safety is. Okay, so let's get right into it.
It's into our final 5. Robin Steiner, as it stands, leads the way at 43 points. Carlos Lewis in second place, and Johannes Luthi in 3rd. Here is Aleksi Sainio of Finland.
I've got to tell you, man, I'm sweating so much in here. I can smell myself now.
He was one of the athletes I saw in training. He has something big up his sleeve, I'm pretty sure. He pulled off a big trick in training. If he's able to pull it here, it might be the most flips we've seen tonight so far in one jump.
23 years of age, the joint oldest in the competition. He's got some serious power. And there you see it.
Oh, quad backflip to his back, not quite getting it, but the full out of it. Cody quad forward.
1, 2, 3.
Short back round is clean.
That's so finish from Aleksi Sainio. He likes that.
He likes that. Didn't go for the big flip he wanted, but still an unreal performance.
The ending is about as smooth as it gets.
He's got as much style.
Dude, okay, oh my God. Tell us what's going through your head right now.
Let's hear from Aleksi.
How's it supposed to go? What can I say?
What can I say, guys? Give it around, give it around. Oh, man. So now, you're working with G-Champ manufacturer yourself. Can you tell me a little bit about them?
Yeah, I've been sponsored by Akon. They're giving me this opportunity to come here in front of all these people. I'm so thankful for that. And I got an Akon on my yard that I train on every summer. And I couldn't be happier with the tramp, so.
Guys, give it up for Akon and St. Aleksi again. The Braves are supporting
Aleksi Sainio will be hoping he's done enough to put himself somewhere near the top of the leaderboard and maybe even all the way at the top of it. And then you just see that community spirit that we're talking about. Next man up looks like it's going to be Evan Rocha, and he's giving him the biggest of high fives. It's great to watch, it's great to see.
Evan absolutely loves this sport. He lives and breathes it. And he's hoping to...
Here he is, the 18-year-old Austrian from Vorarlberg. What can he produce?
Just looks like he's going through the flips in his head. Something a few of these athletes do just before they take off. I'm sure he'll be doing more dark side falls. In this, which way twist the opposite direction to what he's naturally used to, which is very, very difficult. There you go. Wow, he's only just made that to stomach, so it's not quite what he wants.
So whilst he takes his breath, we can take a look at the leaderboard, and it has changed. Aleksi Sainio now leads the way. The Finn, 44 points. Incredible stuff from him.
When I was competing, my coach would say I was very hard on myself.
Honestly, great routine from Aleksi. I think he deserves that. I feel like Robin's going to be quite upset with that. I know Robin was very much looking to win this one, but Aleksi fully deserved. Big 44. Only dropping 6 points in total there.
Evan Rocha going to take a little bit of water. Who are more than prepared to give it to him. The noise being made here tonight for what would be a relatively small crowd is absolutely amazing.
It's great to see, it's great to see. Everyone's so excited for every single athlete.
And it helps when the acoustics of the building are absolutely amazing as well.
They are, but Evan doesn't quite get the shot enough. He'll be disappointed with that, but he's happy nonetheless. He's going, sorry Steve, he was going for a dark side fall into a backflip into a normal twisting fall.
Let's hear from the man himself.
I started with a dark side fall actually, which I normally twist to my left. Went to my right though in my first one, then did a backflip and then went into my normal twisting side. Unfortunately, didn't exactly get the snap I was looking for. And as you see, couldn't quite get that last twist, but dude, this is freaking amazing. So give it up for you all!
Yeah, words well spoken.
such a competitive athlete, but at his heart, he is just buzzing that he is here, that this is happening. He's a real ambassador for the sport.
100%. It's definitely one of the most passionate in the community, and I honestly see him taking over Greg's job one day and being that powerhouse, that energetic mastermind.
And Free Sport TV, we are literally streaming out to the entire world. So guys, I want you guys to scream at the top of your lungs with DJ Dev for everyone who is tuning in. They couldn't be here tonight, but is rooting for all these athletes and all of this community. Guys, give it up. I want to hear that. People that will commentate, and then it's a little bit of work. I'm having a blast. All right, let's see who's going to have a blast here. We got a German in the house. Guys, give it up for Luca!
Here we go then. Next one up is the youngest in the competition. 15-year-old Luca Wolfert from Bavaria in Germany. It would be such an incredible achievement for Luca here to challenge those medal positions. But he's so talented, you're not going to rule him out.
I'm not ruling him out at all, Steve. He's definitely up there. He's had some problems with injuries in the past, I know. But I've watched him do 7 flips in the past in one jump. So I'm not quite sure what he's going to go for here, but definitely going to be a competitive race.
Give it up for Luca.
Here we go.
Getting some decent highs.
Yes.
Full in. Kaboom. Full half doesn't quite get the full Just landed a bit too far forward on the trampoline there, couldn't get the rotation in the kaboom. When landing at the front of the trampoline and slapping your feet, you don't get as much rotation as if you're in the corner.
That's the leaderboard as things stand. Following Luca Wolfert, there will be Frank Dicon and Sebbe Wennmalm of Sweden.
But the reality of the mechanics that are involved is that when you land in the bed,
Aleksi Sainio
slight
of
muscle
Finland.
that changes where your mass is will change the direction and the trajectory of the flip, as well as how much you're going to do. So these guys are constantly ready to go. So let's see if he is now ready to go for the second attempt.
So then Luca Wolfert, second time around. Measuring and composed as he looks to gain control. And kick starts.
Full in again. So the kaboom full in. Wow, 2 in a row. Cody full in. Oh, doesn't quite get the triple pull over around there.
That's some effort though.
That's some effort. Try and pull a triple pull over from that position on the trampoline is very difficult. So didn't quite get it, but the tricks in this routine, very impressive.
That was next level. I mean, it's just amazing.
Let's hear from Luca. He's just great.
A little bit difficult in the middle, but he pulled it off at the end. I was like, yo, I can't do this. I know I can't.
All right, yeah. Tell DJ Dev about how did you do this?
Yeah, I was just trying. Like, I didn't know that I'm going to finals, but now I'm actually. So it was like a 5-minute plan for the trick, and I never did it before. And at the end, like the neck, that was actually planned. Yeah.
So that's really interesting. Tell us what a neck is. What is necking exactly in the community?
Like if you do a pretty good trick, and neck at the end, then it's like not on purpose, but you can like just do like a normal neck on tram. So just like go to your back and then throw your legs like up like that, and then it looks like you're necking.
So you're landing on the top of your neck, or what a lot of people think you're landing on your head. Are you landing on your head?
No, you're landing like on, like here. You're landing here, and then just throwing your legs up.
So it looks dangerous, but in reality it's a safety mechanism because you're choosing to land on the bigger muscles here that protect the neck and allowing the feet to go over instead.
Yeah, that's why you like, in every flip, that's why you put your head like that. To not like go like that.
Okay, so another safety mechanism you guys are using. Guys, give it up for that little education for you.
Salutes the crowd, and the crowd salutes him back. Quite right too. Really interesting at the start of the interview there, Ted. He said he wasn't expecting to make the final, so he's almost completely winged his final routine. And he tried something he's never even tried before. You've just got to respect it.
I respect it very highly, and honestly, I don't know why he wasn't expecting to make it. He had every opportunity to.
There's our leader, Aleksi Sainio, currently leads the way. 2 more to come. And I just wonder if Sebbe Wennmalm of Sweden is about to mount a significant challenge. 43.2 in his second time around in the first round. What can he produce?
One of the highest jumpers here, despite not being the biggest. Just in the corner a bit there, he wants to get a bit further forward, I reckon.
Oh my lord.
Full to his back, to a kaboom, full in.
Yes.
Cody double full, got back with the rodeo. Oh wow, that last string. Full to dark side full. That's a double backflip. First flip twist one way, second flip twist the other. That change of momentum is unreal.
Sebbe Wennmalm with something special at the World Championships.
Let's take a quick look at what is going on here. Can you tell us a little bit about this?
The first one was triple backflip with 4 twists, and then triple kaboom, as we call it, with a twist in the middle. Cody double full, double twisting backflip from your stomach, and then a little double back variation, and then the last thing was double backflip with 2 twists by changing direction of the twist in the air.
Guys, give it up. He is changing directions in the air. Hold on, before you run off here, let's think about that. So hold on, you are going in the air, you throw your body in one way, then how on earth do you get it back the other way?
I must say, the first time I tried it was because I saw you do it, so you kind of inspired me to learn it. So, but I can't really.
Guys, give it up. We have been working with these guys for years. Most of you guys don't even realize, but I used to do a lot of trampoline back in the day. If anything, these guys started in their backyards as freestyle flippers. I was in a traditional gym cooking up freestyle in my own head. I do have lots of videos out there back when I was in my prime where I did stuff and I just explored, and I had an amazing coach on Team Canada that did let me do that. A lot of coaches won't, but Dave Ross did allow me to play on the Super Tramp kind of like this, and that allowed me to play like these guys are playing. So huge shout out to Team Canada, Dave Ross, Sebbe, who is taking inspiration, in the whole community that is following after our footsteps. Guys, give it up one more time for Sebbe and everyone.
Special performance from Sebbe Wennmalm of Sweden, the 16-year-old. Is that performance good enough for a world title?
It's funny, I am officially retired. The doctors say I'm on my last legs. I have had a ton of injuries. This is why we have supported this community. I know what injuries are like. I've had a lot of life-threatening ones, which one day we'll talk about. But I don't want to see these guys make the mistakes I did. I want them to be inspired by the skills that I and some of my teammates like Logan have been able to do, but I want them to be safer than we were doing it. There's new technology, new strategies, so that they can stay safe. Guys, please give it up for these athletes who are keeping it safe, but keeping it real. All right,
At
so
the moment, there's your leader, Aleksi Sainio.
On a great note. Our
He looks
final
a little nervy.
coming up. I need
Definitely,
you guys to
especially
look
after a run
really
like that from
well.
Sebbe.
We got Frank Flip.
That score was after our final flipper of the fight. Here comes Frank Picon of Nice in the south of France. A surprise leader after round one. The youngster was superb.
There you go, going with the full, traveling quite far forward there, but still making it to his stomach, but not quite getting that second full. Pulling a double full out of that, and another double full. He definitely was making it after he went along there, but that's the nature of the sport. I feel like he'll be going again here.
Frank Picon is indeed going again, and can confirm for you that Sebbe Wennmalm is at the moment the interim world champion. 44.7. Only Frank Picon of France can deny him.
Here he goes with the full, clean stomach land into the Cody Miller. Cody full half, all out flippers, not quite getting what he wanted there, but still an impressive routine nonetheless. Seems to have got a bit of a nick there.
Holy moly, okay. Try to be slow here for the French guys. Okay, so what is it like training at a trampoline park? Because I know you guys have one of these where you train.
And a super run.
So what is it like to bounce on it?
I don't know.
He is literally lost for words. So let's take a quick look at this replay together in silence so we can just enjoy this moment without any interruption. So you made it up here. We got you landing there a little short, but you still kept going. There it is. There, going to your back. You're not done yet. Oh, that face. How is that face? You got a scrape there?
Just goes to show.
You're good, okay.
A painful
guys,
sport.
give it up. He is doing well.
Not the land as he was wanting there. Seems to get a bit of a nick, but he seems all good now. But
Our commentator,
all that being
Picon of France.
this has been an amazing experience. I do not know.
Can't imagine has done enough with that routine, which will mean our world champion will be Sebbe Wennmalm of Sweden. Here are all the finalists, a really, really special final round.
A really impressive final round, as we were saying, Steve, before it began. Wait for these athletes to, pull out the tricks up their sleeves, and they certainly did. Like Ernest here with 2 quad backs within his combo. Throwing in loads of variety, weird top positions, changing directions in the air. It was a really, really great final. Definitely the upper echelon of tricks being thrown down.
We can look at this replay a little bit again. You can see these guys are making up as they go. We got this full from Johannes. That is a lot of twisting. They're able to control the twist and the flips.
I can't quite work out which I find more impressive, when I watch it in slow motion or when I watch it in real time.
I think you need both to fully sort of appreciate how impressive this is. The slow-mo, you can see the athletes spot the ground and open up perfectly for their landing. But for the fast replays like that, you can see just how quickly they're spinning and how split second these decisions are.
They are kissing that trampoline like their life depends on it. And
there you go, here's Sebbe run.
There it is.
Possibly the winning run.
I hope you guys have been impressed here tonight, because you are
great effort from Picon
competition for trampoline ever.
Of France.
This is the only place you'll see something like this.
Who gave it absolutely everything, putting his body on the line, face first.
Well done, guys. Give it up again for all of your
athletes. There will be your winner, Sebbe Wennmalm of Sweden, is soon to be crowned the inaugural Freestyle Trampoline World Champion. rankings. The bronze medal will go to Robin Steiner of Switzerland. A wonderful routine from Aleksi Sainio in silver. And the first ever Freestyle Trampoline World Champion from Sweden is Sebastian Wennmalm. All the top 20 are currently being paraded around the round chapel here. Awesome performance. Sebastian Wennmalm is certainly feeling full of himself, as well he should. Presentations look a little bit different in freestyle trampoline compared to other sports, and it's all the better for it.
Exactly. I mean, every athlete out here has just come up like they've just won it themselves. It's great to see. They're all just so passionate, so happy that the sport has finally got this platform. And we're looking forward to seeing the trophies being lifted here in a second.
I think they're going up for a second lap of honour. It's time for our champions to be crowned with the Freestyle Trampoline World Championship ceremony. It's over to our MC, Greg.
We get somewhere. Okay, guys. Now, before we get to awards, just want to say a couple thank yous. First thank you I want to say is for the brand that literally put their necks on the line for this community. Eurotramp did not have to be here today. They did not have to support this community. They didn't have to believe in them. But they said, you know what? We want to see what these guys got. We've watched them online for the last several years. We want to give them a shot. I need you guys to literally explode because of Eurotramp. 3, 2, 1. Let's give it up! These guys got it. Oh, man. It is amazing. Our critics would never see this day. They never thought these guys would see the light of day on this stage here. So this is definitely a turning point for the old industry, and I hope that the traditional guys will see what these guys have done and not change what they're doing, but take some inspiration, some new ideas, and be able to add that to what they already do. Thank you, Eurotramp. You're awesome. Now guys, one more time for Eurotramp. It can't be expressed what a statement this is. All right. Another shout out to a brand that I would argue has given equal amount of support to these guys and believed in them as much as Eurotramp, but for a whole different reason. We have Berg Toys trampolines here. They make lots of different products, of course, but their trampolines are a step above all the other brands. These guys have put engineering and work with the flippers, such as Sebbe and Julian and several of these other guys that they support on a regular basis so they can make the best products. So when these guys aren't able to get one of these big guys in their backyard, they're able to get a Berg Toys and they can train on that, get their tech, get their power with that airflow technology that is just so and give it a huge shout out to Berg Toys for giving guys the platform to even get here in the first place. Shout out to Berg Toys, guys. You wouldn't be here without them. That's really cool, guys. Where is Berg? Where are you guys? I know you're somewhere in the crowd. Where are these guys? Give it up for Berg back there. The whole team came to root for you guys. Thank you guys. Couldn't be done without you. All right, I want to give a shout out as well to all the parks. These guys train in trampoline parks all over the world that aren't trying to be like the regular mom and pop shops. They want to be high performance centers, and they are eagerly putting in trampolines like this, putting in Berg trampolines as well, and allowing these guys to train. So this has allowed the whole system to actually work because instead of being able to only train at one spot, they're able to train everywhere. Give a huge shout out to all of the parks around the world that are streaming into all their friends, and they're having a live stream party right now watching history being made. I want you guys to go nuts. Let's give it up for all the parks. We got Arlo Park, Rebel Park, we got Tempest Free Running, Airtime, and countless others. Oh man, all right. And let's give a huge shout out one more time to our judges. These guys are coming from a wide range of skills and assets, and these guys are trying to keep these guys safe, but give them real critical judging from a lot of different aspects. Guys, give it up for your judges who mark fairly and squarely. All right, so now for the time that you guys have been looking for, we are going to get to our top 3 now. We're going to call them out in order, and they're going to come onto the trampoline, and you guys are going to explode for them and show them how you appreciate what they've done here tonight. In 3rd place, we have Flips by Robin! Amazing. All right. Well done, well done. You earned it, buddy. All right, just jump there for a second. We'll get you back on trampoline in a second. Don't go too far. All right. Guys, give it up for Robin one more time. It's too contagious. All right, and in 2nd place, game presented by Matthias, who built the trampoline here. 2nd place, we got Sainio Aleksi. Guys, get it up. Oh man, truly amazing. Stay there, don't go too far, guys. All right, and your 1st place. Oh, here we go, I want a drum roll. 1st place, a fan favorite, and your 1st ever Freestyle Trampoline World Champion, Sebastian Wennmalm! Guys, give it up for all of your athletes, for this amazing venue, for all of the supporters around the world that are tuning in to this historical event. We are...
I'm so happy that everything that I did went so well. That I'm kind of speechless right now, but this event was so nice and everything went so well that I'm just so happy to be here with everyone. And
guys, that's amazing. He's speechless. Let's show him that you're not. All right, Robin, I know you train really hard here, so tell us, what are your thoughts about just everything the community has accomplished in a short few years?
It's just insane. It's like unbelievable how fast we've progressed, how far we've already come. Just a few random guys doing their own stuff, and now we're here, and it's just insane. I hardly believe it.
Guys, let's make it for these guys. It is insane. They said no. They said no way, Jose. These guys said yeah. Let's get it done. All right, and our 1st ever Freestyle Trampoline World Champion, Sebbe. We know you're a fan favorite, obviously. It's that haircut. Tell everybody what it's like to be crowned a champion in freestyle.
It's amazing, but it's more about growing the sport, less than just winning a trophy. Like, this was really the first step for this sport to grow, and it has a lot of potential. So
it was just great to see everybody throw down today, and yeah, it's really just the beginning still, so we have a lot more to go.
Guys, give it up, and he's right. We are just getting started. Give it up for all of your athletes, for all of your judges, for all of our community supporters. My name is Greg Rowe. I am proud to host you. Good night, London, and thank you. We will be back next year. Thank you.
East London.
Let's give it up for Greg,
Absolutely sensational evening entertainment. The bronze medalist, third in the world, Robin Steiner from Switzerland. The second place going to the Finn, Aleksi Sainio. And how about it for your world champion, Sebastian Wennmalm? Said a worthy winner.
Certainly a worthy winner, Steve. I mean, I predicted it from the start that he'd definitely be a contender, him and Robin. Aleksi surprised me definitely, but very, very deserved second place. And just, like Sebbe was saying, amazing event. All of these athletes have made history today with this first ever Freestyle Trampoline competition.
The inaugural Freestyle Trampoline World Championships is all said and done. And it ends how it should in this great sport. All of them together. Sebastian Wennmalm, thank you so much for joining us here in East London. We'll see you soon.